What's up, my dudes? Valk here. Today, you're going to notice I did a few things. I have been actually playing ALS, and I have gotten Godly Goku. This is probably like the main new addition. I have Overlord Godly Goku. I'm kind of don't have him maxed out on the skill tree yet. You can see here, I haven't really been farming his kills too much, because he's mostly a support, so I haven't really been doing that. The other thing I got is Godly Escanor. Yeah, I finished that up. I'll eventually do a showcase on this. I haven't really been, you can see I haven't put his skill points in. But for Goku, Goku is really good. He's just very buggy right now, which is why I was kind of holding off on making this showcase, but I don't think they fixed it yet. Let me check and see the Discord. There's been, nothing. So, because it's been like 4 days and they haven't fixed it, I'm just going to do it anyways. Anyways, here you guys can see, plus 100% team elemental penetration. It is locked right now because he's not in the first slot, but what that basically means is you put him in your first slot for the elemental penetration, then you take Jiren and you go and doo-doo stomp any elemental cavern. That's kind of what he's really good at. Other than that, let's go ahead, let's go into an infinite and I'll show you guys what he does. I don't really have anything to grind, so like normally I would show you guys in stages, but two things. One, he gets really expensive, and then two, he basically has this really unique niche where he's kind of a support, but also has a nuke. So he's definitely different, he's definitely unique, and yeah, we're gonna just do that. It shouldn't take too long to get all the money we need to get him up and running. So we're just gonna leave Jiren up here at first until it's time to put down the Goku. So Jiren will go ahead and end up clearing out almost everything. But let me talk about ALS as a whole, because now I've actually been playing it quite a bit, enough to the point where I feel like I can give an actual opinion on this game and tell you guys what I think. So I think the core gameplay loop of ALS of just grind a ton of rerolls, go for one of 3 traits on a unit, and then just slowly grind to evo out all these units it's alright. I'm not, like, it's not the most fun thing ever, but it's also not awful. Like, I'm not enjoying myself. I am genuinely enjoying myself a good little bit, but at the same time, it does feel really bad whenever you can't get Overlord, Avatar, or glitched on a unit. It feels like you genuinely can't play the game with them. It feels like the unit is quite literally unusable, and that to me is a really big flaw inside the game of itself. Now granted, rerolls are not hard to come by. They are plentiful. You just have to either what do people say, sleep farm? You just have to sleep farm, or you have to basically just wail out. Those are kind of your only 2 ways of doing it. But at the end of the day, it's still like, it's still iffy. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of that design philosophy where everything needs, like, it's not even that they need it, it's just you feel so far behind and your units feel like they can't kill anything unless you have those, like, one of those 3 traits. You just feel like you can't do anything, which really does suck. It makes it so new updates are really rough. And you're basically just rewarded based on how much you macro in between updates. Oh, I said the M word. I should have said sleep farm. But you guys get the idea. I'm not really the biggest fan of that. I don't really like that gameplay loop. But like I said, the grind itself is pretty okay, pretty enjoyable, and I've been enjoying my time with it because I had so many rerolls from the level up things. So I think as long as this game just continuously doo-doos out absolute truckloads of rerolls, I think it's actually a pretty fun experience. Now, the only thing I gotta address, the elephant in the room, is the models of the DBZ update, or the Dragon Ball Super update, excuse me. The models of the update itself, they're awful. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm sorry to the modeler. I'm sure you put your heart and soul into this, but what is this, dude? And this is just one of them. They all look like this. What, like, let's compare. Let's look at Escanor. This is a good model. I genuinely think this is a really good model. It looks good. Everything about that model looks really good. But then we look at Jiren and just what happened. Why are his thighs so thick? Yeah. I genuinely have no idea. Anyways, let's get back into the MUI Goku showcase and see exactly how good he is. So we're going to sell Jiren. We're going to go ahead and replace MUI Goku. Replace him right here so we can see what's happening. And then we're going to turn on VFX enabled so we can see what they are. And I know I should probably turn it to 1x speed for the VFX, but let's be real. Nobody plays this game in 1x speed, so might as well just showcase them in what you guys are going to see anyways. So he does, first one, he does like an assault. He does a bunch of punches, punchy, punch, punch, punch. And then we start going through the upgrades, and then he unlocks ultimate spiritual bomb. So ultimate spirit bomb. Okay. Little spirit bomb, little kaboom. Yep. Next one is supreme Kamehameha. And it's not a line, it's actually a circle, funnily enough. Okay, so what's he do? So he, do I have to turn, this is so fast, I have to turn it to 1x just to see exactly what he's doing. So, he goes here. I literally can't tell what's happening because of the trees. Let me try over here, let me try this view. See if I can see what's going on now. Oh, how about right here? Yeah. Let's go with this view right here. Surely I can tell what's going on now. Because I know what the Supreme Kamehameha is. Is he like teleporting overhead and just shooting it downwards? Is he like teleporting into the sky? Wait. Let me see this real quick. Let me try to get up on this ledge and then come over here and look. I'm going to figure out what this animation is. People are going to be like, yeah, that's what it is. So he teleports up to here. Yeah. He teleports up to here and shoots the Kamehameha all the way down. So, one more time. Let's see. I want to see if his model actually comes up here, or if it just spawns up here. No, his model is right there. Okay. Alright, so yeah. That one's actually pretty nice. Alright, so now let's keep it pushing. Now he gets honed body. I'm going to be real. I don't know what honed body does. I looked at it. It doesn't seem like it buffs him. But, yeah. So then, yep, he gets ultimate Kamehameha, which is his bugged out nuke. His passive is applies divine mastery to enemies that get close to his unit. What this really means is it applies fragile to any unit that gets in his range. What fragile is this right here. It applies this to any unit that gets inside his range. Is his range like they're not tanky enough to survive a hit? Is his range like close enough to where I could like show this? Just watch the second they get in his range, unless they die instantly. Yeah, they're just dying too fast. But any unit that gets in his range gets fragile applied to him. That's what that means. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a really strong passive because it just automatically applies the status effect for free, which is like really damn good. Which is why I said he's mostly a support. This is his main function. He does have very good damage. If that isn't obvious, his damage is absolutely ludicrous. But his main function I can see him having from here out into the future is just the fact that he's just absolutely the most consistent and the best fragile applicator in the game. Anyways, that's basically the showcase. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Having our blah 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 blah. Valk messed up his outro. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.